This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is professional wrestler Haley Hatred, and you're listening to the hottest talk show on the net.
Hi there. Why, hello, my friends. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the web. Well, not you have been listening. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. Normally, you listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck. What's up? I'm giving it time for the graphics too. Get us graphics on the videos too.
Delayed, bruh.
Yeah. I'm tickled pink that he at least made it. You can hear him, but never see him. Is the monk?
Hey, what's going on?
You're not worthy enough to see the monk!
That's
I
right.
see the monk.
That's right.
That's right.
Down at the end, always the keeping us with the knowledge is Jeffrey Neutron.
What's happening, everyone?
And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Bueno.
What's up?
And our in-studio guest is the return of the Bionic Pampered Prepper, which is Rangus.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh man, I've got so many little. This is really weird for the audience out there. Before the mics went on, I got a dip. Is it a dip?
No, it's a nicotine pouch, like a Zyn spearmint.
It's very unusual.
There's no tobacco.
It tastes good, doesn't it?
It
a little sweet.
it tastes like gum, but there's a definite burning sensation and the release of like dust. I feel like I'm talking through dust.
I could see it.
Like
I think that's your decaying teeth.
It's the.
I had to move it around. I just moved it around.
You got me. It's
No.
the nicotine has some slight.
Is that what it is?
Burn, and these are the real mild, like 3 milligram.
It's burning the plaque off the back of your last tooth.
You see when he took that drink, it drained out his cheek.
For the audience out there, I want to thank you for all things you do. Things have really gone in a good direction. So thank you for liking, sharing, and telling 2 friends. That makes a world of difference because we need you to do that on all the platforms. We're on Rumble, BitChute, you name it, Spotify, Pandora,
Apple,
blah, blah, blah,
Amazon,
so check it out. Want to thank the people that are courageous and have reached out and are working with us, like Andrew Grizzle at Allstate. if you check him out, even if you just have insurance and you just want to say, hey, give me a quote because I think I'm getting screwed by whoever I'm doing. You want a young, aggressive guy. He's really good. Andrew in North Ridgeville, 440-327-8744. So check him out. Definitely. And I'm announcing early.
Why? It's not a done deal yet.
Well,
just wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. We're going to wait for it. I just cock-blocked him. Again.
He cock-blocked
Second
me.
time in 2 days.
Yeah.
This sounds like a story.
He did. He did. Look at him.
Dude.
But
I missed the first one.
I got one coming, a new sponsor. So check them out. Check our 99 cent
check out
beers.
the sponsor you're not telling us about.
It's
check
a
them
hint.
out.
It's a hint. It deals with the 99-cent beers that I always refer to. So check them out. If you get a chance where I got it, check the previous shows and you'll find out.
Anyhow.
We're going to be leaving you two at the end of the show, Marcus Schultz and Haleen. I really like it. It's a song, Death of a Star. So you'll like that song. It's very Lady Gaga-ish, if you like Lady Gaga. No, what he did was...
We went to lunch yesterday.
Can I get a couple quick dicks out?
Sure.
Right,
Okay. That's K Dick.
Kelly Dick.
Maddie Dick.
Matty Dick.
Kurt Dick.
Double Dick.
New Kurt Dick.
Double
and
Dick.
Devin Dick.
Devin Dick. That was the atomic dick.
Yeah.
No,
That's for Maddie.
He and I went out to lunch. I asked him, I said, now that he's retired, do you feel any different?
He's on your schedule.
No, I still get anxiety. Like I have to get to bed and get up for work.
You get up in the morning, so yeah.
At my normal time that I got up for work without an alarm.
Now do you get the sensation of going, like say you took a nap and all of a sudden you go, oh my God, I got to go to work? Or
no, I get the dread of, fuck, I got to go back tomorrow. You know what I mean?
On a Sunday.
Yeah. Have you gotten up, started to move towards getting up for work ever?
Oh yeah. I'll wake up and be like, all right, let's, let's
get it
sit
going.
on the edge of the bed and just oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Lay back down.
Smoke some weed and go to bed.
Yeah.
Well,
yesterday, I finished mowing my lawn, and I'm like, all right, let me throw my clothes in the washer. I'll hurry up and shower up, then I could get to bed. And I was like, well, wait, what the fuck, man? I ain't got to get to bed. Dude, but I got to bed anyhow.
So what happened was he's off. So I said, hey, man, you want to go with me? Because I've tried to ask him to lunch a couple times.
And I don't want to be seen in public.
Are you
with
off? Oh, never mind. I forgot. You don't work.
Yeah. I got a story on that too. But I do work.
So, but now I got a little free time.
I tell you,
kinda.
Yeah. So I had a little bit of free time. So I said, "Hey man, you want to go up to Ziggy's? Check out Ziggy's Pub."
Who is paying, Chuck?
If you look on the sponsors on the site, latenightwithedmoney.com, you'll see the sponsors of Ziggy, soon to come the Allstate, and hopefully the other one.
I just got one thing to say. Ed always said that if somebody invites you to lunch, they're supposed to pay.
I was
he was gonna pay, and I said no, I got mine.
Okay.
He's got retirement money.
Yeah,
what's up, bitches?
Yeah,
dude, I
just got my check 4 days ago. What?
I'm feeling a little zooted.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I said, hey man, you want to go to lunch? He says, okay. Well, he got there ahead of me because I had to go pick up my damn mower, which I'll get to the lunch. I went to go pick up my mower, got fixed.
He finally got it fixed.
What was wrong with it?
The operator.
No.
Needs a new owner.
Dude, I've had this mower for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a push.
Never change the oil.
Never.
No,
I just changed the oil in my mower, my push mower, for the first time ever. I've never done it.
It's super easy. You take
I didn't know. I tilted it on its side. It's got a spout. It goes right in the thing.
Yes.
You add 1 ounce of oil to replace it. It seemed like, and it was, I bought new blades. What's up?
Did you get new blades?
Yeah.
See, they tried to upcharge me.
They fucked it up.
See, so I had to go get it because what happened was in 15 years I've had it. I've been here 10, so 15 years that I've had the mower, and I had the belt. It's a rear wheel drive. Very unusual to have rear where most of them are front wheel drive.
Rear, it is a piece of crap.
I have rear.
Rear wheel drive.
Yeah. Well, the belt would periodically pop off, and it's a task to take this thing for me to take it all apart because you
can't get to it.
You have to do manual labor.
No, you got to work in a tiny.
Is it like a really old one with this big flywheel?
Wait, he said it was 15 years now. It was 15 years when he got it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
he didn't buy it new.
So it's 30.
It's got historic plates on it.
Is it got the rotary, the kind that the blade?
The 3 spiral blades that look like the
Helix. It probably says 21 inch on that deck, but inside it's down to 12 inches. The blade's been eaten away and it's caked up. You could count the rings for each season.
One wobbly wheel.
Yeah.
No, so when it was the belt stretches after a while, and I've had it slip before, and my brothers helped me. We use screwdrivers and just bent screwdrivers to get it in place because
because they seal it up so grass doesn't get in there and ruin the little rear transmission.
They do. It's a
and I'm sure he didn't loosen it properly to put the belt on. Well, just put a screwdriver on it, like your bike chain when you were little. You didn't know how to,
You put that one on and keep rolling it.
Dude, I felt so bad after it's happened to me 3 times, and 2 I was able to do it. I had a neighbor. No, over the period of time.
Yesterday.
I've had a couple neighbors help me, and then the last time my brother did it, and he gashed his hand really bad, and I cut it.
Did you laugh?
I did.
Well, he packed it with that old grass.
You're in this little, small little area to get it, and we bent these screwdrivers. I said, no more. It finally slipped, and I'm like, if you've got a push mower and that belt goes turning it into a standard push mower.
Trust me, I know.
He had
my rear wheel drive is not rear wheeling.
Right.
So I'm pushing it, and there's actually drag on it.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, it is.
It's not even a free wheel. It's
right.
You have to run a gear.
Yeah.
You should not make fun of Becky like that.
No.
You know what? She brought it upon herself.
It is. It's terrible. So I said, no more. And I found this little guy, because a
mom and pop shop.
So upset. And I'm going to talk bad. You know how you talk bad about Taco Mike? I'm going to talk.
I thought about that on the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
You never did get a shirt, did
no.
you?
Well, I took it to Milk's Mowers at first.
Sure.
And they told me $279 to put this belt on. I said, I can get a brand new one for $320.
A brand new mower.
Brand new mower.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I said, ixnay on that. I found this little shop. I'll say who it is. It's Rick's Small Engine Repair in Sheffield.
Yeah.
Good old time. He's an old timer. He's got 2 part-time guys that have, summer teeth. They're just old timers that work. Great little guy. Only takes cash.
Which is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Chucky was like,
because that don't got no credit.
He doesn't take Tuffy.
They don't take Tuffy. I was just going there. Yeah. Did you show him your teeth? Get a discount?
You're like, check out this back one.
Yeah.
Or what's left of it, sir.
Right. And so I
Fissure.
and then he tried. Then he did the only thing that bothered me. He got it done in 2 weeks, real quick. He said, "You got to drop the transmission, do this whole thing properly."
Yeah, there's no easy
And then
way
he's
to
like,
do it.
you need a new blade because I've hit sticks. I'm not the guy that picks up sticks in the lawn. Do you do that?
The beginning of the season, I pick up sticks. The last mow of the season, if it's in front of my mower, I'm running it over.
Right.
Fuck you.
Logs like this. Yeah.
Well, because my lawn gets covered in leaves, so when the grass stops growing, I'm still just mowing leaves. Because I'm not raking shit.
You got a pushable chipper shredder.
Yeah, pretty much. So by the end of the season, it's like
when I used to use a riding mower, I would hit some big shit.
Yeah,
and it would like rattle the whole. It had 3 blades on it. And it would like stop, like it was bad.
Rabbits.
I told the story
with a push one. Rabbits. Exactly. I've had that happen.
Yep.
Yeah,
me too.
I took it to this guy. He got it all done, and only takes cash. So I had to go to an ATM because I didn't have cash. I was going to use my debit card, and so I got it. And then he tried to upset. He's like, "Hey, man, I can oil change it for you. I can do." And you know,
put on some new rims.
Yeah. New rims. Well, I need tires on there.
Some spinners,
dude. When you look at them, they're like bologna skins on my mower, and I'm Tokyo drifting out there when I'm mowing.
He thinks he's on the drag strip,
right? So I said, "What the hell?" And I did. He did help me get it in. And son of a bitch, as I'm lifting up, I nicked my finger on the blade. You know what I mean?
Ouch!
How dull is it?
No, it was
you had it sharpened, right?
Yeah,
it was rusty. Yeah. He needs tetanus shot now.
But he tried to give me a new blade, all that stuff. Anyway, but he did do it. So check out Rick's Small Engine Repair. Good little guy. Good, and he's nothing to do with the show.
Is he a little? You keep saying he's a little guy. I mean, is he like 3 feet tall or something?
No. Well, what it is?
Did he have a high voice?
No, he's a dwarf.
He turned
platform shoes.
His back garage into this
lawnmower repair.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds fancy. But at the Milk's Mower, last time I took something there was a woman there, a girl.
Yes.
She's a badass.
Yes.
I mean, she's like, "Wait, what you got here?" I was like, "Okay, there you go. Just take care of it." She's a
$1,900.
Oh yeah, it was not cheap.
Here's the thing for the audience out there. There used to be these small little places are disappearing on us, which I really appreciated. There was one near us. Was it Wicks Lumber? Well, not Wicks Lumber. what was Willow Hardware? Willow Hardware.
On my corner of my street?
On Oberlin Avenue by Yala's
Okay,
Pizza.
I'm thinking of True Value by me.
What I loved about them is you could go in there with just a bolt. And
that old guy.
There was some good people in there, yeah.
They would know.
They'd be like, that's from a 64 Frigidaire. That's the hinge from the door, right?
Right. Dude,
how'd you know?
They go bad.
They go bad.
They're notorious for going bad.
Well, the problem was the big box stores put them all out of business.
Yeah, which is sad because I enjoyed going to the one at the corner of my street.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah. And that one, Chuck, they actually had the parts you needed in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 53 Packard. We got the part downstairs. Let me go get it.
Well, if you want to go back way far, Amherst Hardware.
Yes.
Well, that was the opposite corner.
But they had I mean, you go into the pipe fitting, and it was like you ordered it from Granger. They had every little fucking thing
and
there.
all the cool cat hats.
Remember they had the wooden drawers and the ladder that rolled across so they could get up to it and everything?
And the doll shop upstairs.
Yep.
Oh, that
with
was
the hot
creepy.
chick.
With the freaky...
I'm feeling a little...
One of the sisters.
Oh, at the little shop.
Upstairs,
I saw Marie Osmond there.
Didn't
Where?
At the doll store in Amherst.
Marie Osmond?
Yeah,
the real one?
Yeah, because she had her own thing of dolls and she was there for a thing.
Was she like the
I was at the
hot
hardware
Marie
store
or the
downstairs.
sloppy
I was like,
Marie?
holy shit, it's Marie Osmond.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit country.
Was this her heavy phase or this was her...
Yeah,
She
hotter to sloppy.
Can I touch you?
Yeah. Wait, Newt, can I touch your hair?
Oh.
She was cute. She was real cute, dude. She
still is.
She looks great.
Yeah.
But you wonder how, like, up close if she would be scary.
Or how crazy she is.
Yeah.
She's a Monet. She looks
Great.
from a distance, but not up close.
Anyway, so I had to go there, and he's like, "Hey, man, do you want to drop the mower off at your house before you meet for lunch?" So I said, "No, I'm going to fold it up and put it in the back of the
I'm going to drive it around town and show it off.
He was showing it off and sway back. He's like, not only is my truck rusty, check out this mower deck.
Right.
Damn.
So I got the mower. This is what he did. So we're sitting at lunch. All right. First of all, Councilman Joe comes over. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Councilman Joe, which you know, Councilman Joe.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Hey,
Joe Dick.
he was doing interviews.
He was doing he's doing interviews with all these girls.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it's Councilman Joe. And then he comes over and I said, "Hey man, you got to come on the show." So he says, "Is Wayne going to be there?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "That guy." You know, just to let you know. So he said, "That guy." So we're sitting there having lunch. I'm in a good mood. I've got the mower fixed. I got good mojo going. Dude,
Life is good, yeah.
And here I am.
It's got
And
the
here's-
Kavorka going.
oh, he just so we're sitting there. I got the flow going. I told you
He had no flow going.
He's
Do
so
not let him lie to you.
So wrong that we're sitting at the bar having, and I was gonna pay for lunch.
He was. I said no.
I even told him. I said, "Dude, I'll get it." And he's like, "No." So she a cute barmaid that I like. All right, comes up.
Who's already turned him down once.
Oh.
At least.
It's not that she's turned me down.
She said,
He never
I don't
asked.
like you.
He kept saying that to everyone.
Lose my number.
Ed, and then Chuck would go, "I don't like you." You know, the whole time while we're there.
I did not say it once.
Yes, you did.
I did not say it
Yes,
once
you
there.
did, you liar.
I said other things, bossy.
But this was the thing. I threw out. I cast a line towards her. All right.
And you know what I did?
Instantly started snipping. He started ragging on me, and
No, I didn't rag on you.
You were telling me that I was pushy to her.
I was like, wow, quit bossing her around, Ed.
Yeah, and she was all
Just joking around. She's like, yeah, she was joking back.
She fell into it though. She's like, "Yeah, you are getting pushy."
Hey, some girls like a project.
Right.
A project.
Yeah, like
Well,
a wounded
that's Ed.
bird thing, you
They
know?
think they can fix you.
Yeah. I can
We
fix
saw-
it.
Nurse you back to health.
But the
Set
whole
you
time,
free in the wild.
dude, there were not hot girls.
Every time she came over, I'm like, would you quit bossing us around, Ed?
Yeah, and I was.
And he wouldn't even be saying a word. She'd be like, yeah, quit bossing us around.
She was feeling. I'm like, God damn it, he's cockblocking me. Then there was other girls at the bar that were walking by. I go, "Hey man, look at that girl over there." You know, like the old broad. The one.
I didn't
those
say
ones.
that.
Were they coming from the Rotary Club or something? They were.
What are they, 60?
They were old.
What is a Rotary Club?
Wait a minute.
They're a diners club.
Oh, you mean to tell me at our age you wouldn't date someone 60? That's only 4 years older than us.
No.
Really?
No.
Well, you're
You
married. I know
wouldn't
that,
date
Eric.
me.
I mean,
I'm disappointed.
if you were single, you wouldn't date a 6-year-old?
No.
What's going on with a 6-year-old girl?
I'd bang the hell out of Gary.
That's right.
I mean, Monk.
But anyways, he was the
monks got it.
Cock blocking me the whole goddamn time. We start talking about.
So you're his reason he didn't hook
Right.
up.
Right.
Even though
It's
she
not
turned him down
anything else.
before.
No,
I heard she had a bad name.
It wasn't the 6 coupons he tried to use.
What did you use a coupon? You used a gift card.
I used a gift card. But so we're sitting there and I was like, God damn. Then we started talking. This is where this leads in the conversation of mowing. Is he was telling this story about, have you ever taken clothes? Like I use, no, these shoes are my mall walkers. But have you ever had clothes that you demote? In other words, from regular clothes to
lawn working. I have
lawn
a pair
or
of
yard
shoes.
status.
I have lawn mowing shoes.
Well, he didn't at first. Didn't you get them all dirty?
I didn't change my regular shoes to
Oh,
lawn mowing
I
shoes.
did that recently.
And they turned green.
They were green.
I don't have old clothes that I could use for the lawn anymore. And I'm
Really?
not saying this in a bad way, but nothing fits. Like all my clothes, like I was wearing 42 waist.
Yeah.
Now I'm 34.
Whoa!
So you look like
Yeah.
you look like Tom Hanks in
So
Big
I don't
when he
have
shrunk.
any old clothes. Like I knew vintage Levi's and stuff. You say,
Why don't you bring him over to Ed then?
Yeah.
No, well,
Why?
42?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm not
Yeah.
42.
I mean, you can still wear them. You
in
just need
between.
to.
But I have these old Levi's that I thought would just sell maybe because they're really, really old and they're nice. And I was like, man, I put them on and they actually fit. And it was crazy because I was like, well, even my bone structure won't allow these to fit ever.
Because
And
you
they
got a
freaking
giant
fit.
bone. Is that what you're saying?
I got a big bone.
Wow.
I
Way to
have,
throw it
No,
out
but
there.
I don't have like that work like stretchy stuff like athletic shorts.
Just remember,
or whatever.
Wayne, if you got the right belt, all pants fit.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's funny when you have that much
Wait,
to
right, when
gather,
you got-
belt loop.
it falls. You know
got
what I
The
mean?
belt loops look pleated.
Right.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
got, you got 3 loops all next to each other in the bag.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of awkward.
dude.
But I know what you mean exactly. Sure.
I have the opposite going. I have clothes that were like I used in the theater, and they got tears on the knees and shit like that. And the crotch is torn out, but I still
Hammer loop.
Ed's got lawn clothes that he wears out.
Yeah, that's his good. That's his Sunday's best.
He went reverse.
No,
Ooh, you smell so earthy.
I had the same situation with you, but not bigger, smaller. I was smaller at the time.
Yeah.
And I went to go put on. I'm now a 34. All right. I used to be a 32. And now have you ever tried to put on pants where the
Button?
Thank you. The button, not the button fly, but the button
At the top of the jeans.
where you can feel your
The tension.
Oh yeah, you gotta suck it in a little.
Right.
It's under so much stress, it's about to pop.
Yeah.
Dude, I had that happen, and it almost made me feel like I had to poop because it was so
You're
tight.
like, I'm one good shit away from wearing my skinny clothes.
I am one shit away from a 44 to a 42.
That's
Damn
right.
right.
Dude, I had that happen where I was like, what happened to me? And I don't know.
Oh, I'll tell you what happened to you.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's that
Well, that's when your belt line. That's when your pants slowly get lower and lower and lower. Oh, they fit down here.
Yeah.
Like
And pretty soon.
Dunlap.
yeah.
Pretty soon, the top of your peens are like right at the waistband.
dude. I just
Mine
was like,
always is.
I just looked at myself and said,
Yeah, and I wear it
"What's
to my
happening?"
chest.
Wow. You could tape it to your bag.
Well, I did some lawn work, and that fucking dog, man, the hellhound. I made this mistake too. I was going to ask you. You guys don't have your big dogs. Are they destructive or no?
They're not bad. When we had one, it was like he didn't, he had nothing to do, so he
Was it
would get
puppy?
into things.
Because he's a puppy?
Well, no, it was up to a year old. He was starting to,
he was bored.
he'd jump up and nip at Samantha and try to,
Just wanna
just
play,
to
get
get something
some
going.
energy, yeah.
As soon as we got Lloyd, we had Walter's, he's 4, Lloyd is 3. As soon as we got the other one, way easier. One dog was way harder than 2. Are you sweating from that patch?
Dude, I just feel like I'm drenched. I feel like
He's
I'm
all flush.
Am I?
No,
I just
you're
feel
good.
like, God damn, like I'm sweating like a whore in church.
Well,
Fentanyl?
It's not fentanyl. It's he gave me
Nicotine.
Nicotine, dude. I
He's
feel
all
like
flush. He's a slightly darker shade of white.
Yeah, he's
yeah, right.
he's from Vampire.
Was it a
to-
Viagra patch?
No, so what happened was
No, he's still limp.
I have my rider, and I have do you wear gloves when we push?
No.
You don't wear gloves.
No,
Why
he's
would
a
I wear
man.
gloves when I push mow my lawn?
Do you wear headphones so you don't have to hear it? Earmuffs?
Yeah, hold on a second. I think I got to poop.
Or music.
Sorry about that audience out there. It's two things that I
Ed almost pooped his pants.
I think it. Yeah, I almost pooped my pants. I think that nicotine patch didn't work well with the egg salad that I've been.
Nothing works well with egg salad.
Nothing.
You want to go put the egg salad in the sun for a little bit and eat it after that?
I think the egg salad didn't work with the egg salad.
How old was said egg salad?
No, I just made it. I love egg
Just
salad.
made it for the party 2 weeks ago.
No,
it's still good.
From the party.
He forgot it on the front seat of his
before
truck.
that.
When it reacted, I was like, "Holy hell!"
Yeah, well, nicotine's sometimes people get up and have a cigarette or something like that, and they will. It's like a cup of coffee for some people.
Yeah.
And you'll have to go to the bathroom. I mean,
Yeah, we should have warned you about
you have to
that.
go
Sorry.
potty.
Well, I've been.
Did you drop anchor?
Oh,
You get splashback?
Well, I've been having had egg salad 2 nights in a row.
So you
Probably
did
that egg
just
salad.
make it
What's the expiration date on the egg salad?
I just made it. I literally just
3
made
nights
it.
ago.
No, I
Wait a
made
minute,
it
you actually
yesterday.
took time to boil eggs.
Oh yeah.
And
all that mayonnaise and stuff. You
Yeah.
probably use off-brand mayonnaise too.
It's
Guarantee
mayonnaise.
not Hellman's.
I don't understand why you didn't go to
Heckmann's.
Drug Mart and just get.
It's not. It doesn't taste the same because I mix in green olives and celery and all
Oh,
that.
I like the green olives.
Jesus.
You have
Yeah,
onions?
an egg
I'm
salad?
gonna throw up eating it.
Right?
Yeah, I mix it all.
Yeah, I don't
all in
understand
there.
why you shit your pants just now.
Man, it was
That's
like
weird.
It's like my body was like, it needs to come out
Oh yeah.
now. You know,
Plus,
what I
you're
mean?
missing the organs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What'd you got? You had your gallbladder taken out?
kidney stones.
Spleen?
They cut out a piece of my spleen and my liver. They
That's
said
right.
the
And
liver,
your penis?
yeah. No, but
He never had
that's-
one of those.
So can you drink less and get more drunk?
I don't know about
The
that.
spleen. No, your liver regenerates, right?
That is something that will
Does it?
regenerate. Yes.
Yeah.
But that.
But you don't drink.
Like
you
a
got to
lizard's
stop drinking
tail?
long enough, though. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah.
that. But anyway, so
And- okay, yeah.
But we were talking about doing lawn work and the fucking dog out there, and I set down my gloves because I use gloves when I do lawn work.
Because his hands are like baby goats.
Would say
When you're
it's
like
got
picking up
soft
sticks or when
hands.
you're pushing your lawnmower?
Both.
He said riding his lawnmower.
And my writing. Yeah.
You wear gloves when riding? What are they, driving gloves? You Vin Diesel?
no, yeah. I
Vin
just
Diesel of the lawnmower
I
world?
He
just-
might get a blister.
well,
The slow and the furious.
but it paid off because you and I were talking about this. I did all kinds of work. I did out front. Because I haven't had the mower in 2
2
weeks, so it got kind of long, and so
First time that's happened.
yeah.
Yeah. He's acting like it's the first time over here.
Dude,
I pulled in before and there's been like, deer just sticking their head out of the top of the grass.
They're windrowing it to bail it.
Right. Yeah. No. So I did that, and then I got the lawn trimmer out. Now I use
The lawn trimmer.
The weed whacker.
the weed whacker. The
Okay,
weed
yeah.
whacker.
Yeah.
Most people know it by weed whacker.
And this is
Yeah.
what I was telling him. I said, "Thank God I had those pants on too."
Your pantaloons?
I'm not one. He's in shorts when you're a short guy. You wear
Yeah.
shorts all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I don't like,
What are
especially
you,
when
12?
Huh?
He said, what are you, 12?
Yeah.
I just wear shorts
Well,
all the time.
he's also has just like a nice manageable lawn. He doesn't have like fields of fescue.
Yeah, I don't look like Laura Ingle running through the field in the beginning
What is
of
it,
Little
about
House on the Prairie.
six passes on each side for your front yard?
Oh, God, no, I got that whole side front
Yeah,
yard
he's got-
and the other
yeah.
side.
Oh, I'm just thinking
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah, no.
And his legs look really good in
They're
shorts.
fucking bad. I wear high heel work shoes.
Yeah.
Accentuate my thighs.
And I,
Really catches up that ass.
So I
Yeah.
I also do. When I use the trimmer, I figure like they give you recommended trimming line
Right.
to use. I use the
Whatever
thicker-
you got.
use
The cheap shit.
No, okay, hold on. Hold that thought because I used to think that. I used to buy the twice as heavy line and everything because
No,
it
just
would
break.
last
with you on what
longer
you're
than
gonna
this.
say, yeah.
But it doesn't work as good
Right.
because it doesn't have the horsepower to spin it.
Right.
Right.
So
See, I just found out that the thinner line.
Yeah.
Like I used to. We have it's a aluminum. It's black metal fence, and it's got a little post every 4 inches. And when you try to, it just grabs and grabs and grabs. I have that finer line. It cuts better at a lower revolution.
Right.
And it
It
doesn't
whips it
grab
faster.
It doesn't pull your hands, and it cuts better.
So
mean, it
I
just
used to be
does.
on your side, get the thicker, I don't break
Yeah.
as much, but you don't have the RPM, then it doesn't spin it as fast, doesn't
Yep.
cut it as fast.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind. So I went to a 4-sided instead of a
Like a
round line,
square,
like a
yeah.
square,
yeah.
then it had corners on it, and that cut better.
Yeah,
You
I
just
had one
like-
that was
then I-
rigid all the way
Do you use
around.
the
Yeah.
spiral? It's
Yeah,
got
I'd
the
say I've
spiral
seen
to
the
it.
ones that look like
I don't know.
Twizzlers.
I stopped
Yeah.
at that. Now I have a lawn service, so I don't fucking know.
It's like I don't know what they
That
fucking
works
use.
good.
My lawn guy has mowing shoes.
Right. So I decided.
He calls them work shoes.
So I decided out of nowhere to
That
get.
offends Ed.
Sorry.
No, I was telling him that I got this other thicker line, and
Little weak hands can't hold it.
the trimmer has a blade on it that cuts it. I guess
Right.
when it spins, it cuts it.
Yeah, like a razor blade.
Cuts it to
built
length.
in. Since my lawn is
Whack, 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 whack.
long, I told him what happened was I put on this line. I thought I'm gonna really attack the lawn, go out there. I said a little prayer to the bugs, because they say that like trees can talk now and trees can.
Now they can.
They
Finally.
What are we, an avatar?
They finally evolved.
Yeah, they said that trees can.
Do you take your tail and touch it to the tree so it mends to it and they can talk back and
No,
forth?
Well, those ones have
Well, that-
always, the weeping willows have always made
Yeah,
it-
they're
made
sad.
it- yeah.
Yeah. So he's
They're just weeping, though.
He just
Yeah.
made that up completely.
Yeah.
But I was using it, and dude, which I made the mistake too, is I got those bricks out there, and those bricks are, they got a rough side on the front. And
Oh, the lawnscaping bricks.
dumbest thing ever is because of the fact that I realized you should stand them up so that when your weed trimmer hits it, it doesn't burn through the
string.
The string. Well, so I
You're
just
supposed to barely touch them. Yeah.
Move the edger away from the brick a little
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
bit. Back up an inch.
Back it
that
up.
doesn't cut it, so I just get right in there.
Wow.
Too bad it's not a vagina.
The mistake I made
Right in
was
there.
I was doing it and I was telling him, he goes, don't even talk about this. I was trimming and I hit it and a piece of thing went up, it went up and it hit me in my lip. 'Cause I
Was your mouth open?
for whatever reason,
The line or the brick?
Like an old person.
for whatever
Yeah.
reason, I was just like, I don't know if
Yeah.
when I was singing or whatever, and it flew
La
up.
la la la, cut some grass. La 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 la.
Well, when you have that big line and it releases line and trims it, those pieces that come off
Yeah.
of it, sometimes those are pretty
I'll get hit in the
vicious, yeah.
shins with those.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do wear taller socks when I'm weed whacking and
Yeah.
doing lawn work.
I wear shin guards.
I was gonna say
Do
the
you really?
last
Do you?
Oh.
the last time I wore shorts trimming my lawn, I got to the end of the string, and you know how it just runs through straight? It whipped it out and it hit me in the shin and it cut through my sock, and I had this laceration across my shin because this thing came out so fast.
So
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
jeans. Got it. Jeans.
I got
every
It hit
time.
me in the lip, dude, and it started
Oh my
bleeding.
gosh. Right? Glasses. That's why you
Wow.
wear goggles.
You wear safety glasses, don't you, while weed whacking? Okay.
I wear my shit.
Something. You gotta
Yeah.
wear
You
something.
gotta have something on your eyes.
Who does that?
I don't
Who
wear
has
the-
I do.
time for that.
I don't wear side
Hell
guards.
yeah.
But I definitely wear my glasses or
Yeah.
sunglasses
Yeah,
or
dude.
something.
Yeah, I
because
wear-
it'll f you up. Like you got hit in the mouth.
I did that.
Imagine
Imagine
yeah.
that would have been
You
your
got
eye.
more teeth
I
to
did,
lose.
dude. That,
Yeah, but not many.
Tabs.
and it's the worst.
I mean, he's got one more teeth than eyes. I'm just saying.
and if you ever pulled away and actually hit your leg with it by accident,
What? With a weed whacker?
yeah.
How do you hit your? You have to like.
It's 4 feet out in front of you.
What type of stance do you use?
He does the drop leg stance where it's like his
Oh,
feet are like 4 feet
He's
apart.
doing the Heisman with the fucking weed whack.
Stanky
Yeah.
leg.
Are you like laying down?
I don't have.
What? How do you hit yourself in the leg
Who
with a
has
weed
time
whacker?
to do all that stuff? Do you
Yeah.
put on the ear protection? Do you do all that stuff?
I usually have. I have from,
Earbuds.
No, from work I have Bluetooth headphones.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
they're
right.
noise canceling.
Yeah.
So
I use
work-
headphones like that.
Yeah, so I'm just walking around listening to music, doing my
Put the
thing.
the trimmer head away from your body.
Well, I'm just
Or-
saying.
He
towards
straddles
you.
it.
He
rides
straddles it like
mower.
he's riding a pony.
He just wiggles his butt.
Yeah.
Can you sign up for a JVS weed whacking class and
No,
see?
I just, dude, I don't want any of that long. I just don't. I want to get it done. So I don't do all the safety.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
the
and
guy.
now look, you got a bloody lip.
But I gotta
dude,
say, I'm gonna be with Wayne here in a second. if you look at what you're doing and you hold the weed whacker a certain distance away consistently, the string goes quicker and cuts better, and you can go faster because you're not stalling it. You know what I mean? That's
lighter.
Full rotation.
Why did you just wipe the sweat off? You show me the napkin and it's dirt.
What is that tan substance?
He's
that you're
tanning.
wiping?
Makeup.
Self-tanner.
He's wearing
okay.
bronzer.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
That's the olive oil coming out of his skin.
I don't do all the safe. Like I changed the toilet the other day, and do you put blue stuff in your toilet?
No. To make the water blue?
Yeah.
No.
When I was a kid, I saw
No,
that.
isn't it supposed to be better for the toilet?
I don't know. We don't.
You don't put the drop-ins. Isn't that
No.
clean it?
We usually clean ours by hand.
And you can get stuff that doesn't make it blue.
Yeah.
Blue doesn't clean
Right.
it. It's the bleach in it or the chlorine.
I thought they did that for
or-
kids to teach them to pee in it.
No.
Well, he's still having trouble. So.
And well,
I am too.
I did here's another thing. I did a job. I don't wear gloves when I change toilets.
But you'll wear gloves when you push a lawnmower?
Yeah.
Right.
So I had my
So gloves, I might wear rubber gloves, like a skin tight
so
glove.
you don't get poop on your hands?
Right, but I don't wear like leather gloves or anything like that. I mean,
Well,
now,
Ed's got his leather get mask
gloves
on.
when you're changing a toilet.
well, Wayne's know this from construction.
Yeah.
We now have a glove for every application.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we have general contractors that tell you the minimum glove will be a category 4 cut resistant glove.
We have to
you
wear
have
gloves.
to wear them. If you don't wearing them,
Yeah.
that will kick you off the job.
Safety will stop you, bring you down. Yeah, you have to wear gloves. I mean,
There
I get
is
away
a
with
glove-
trying to handle certain things. It's hard.
How
but
do you feel what you're working? Don't
You get used to it.
There's different
There's
gloves.
a glove for every
Right.
application.
Right.
If you're working with light bulbs, they have to be Kevlar cut resistant gloves. If you're working with assembling fixtures, you might get by with a cotton glove.
Yeah.
Right.
If
You
you're
probably-
welding, you got to wear a welding
You
glove.
probably had to include the cost of that in when
job.
you were.
That's a whole fucking subject I don't even want to get into.
Okay,
because,
yeah, but
because you
if
have
you're
to now,
estimating work.
you have to include all that.
Yeah.
And the safety, we have to have, as a contractor, believe it or not, we have to have a full-time safety guy on staff, or
Yep.
we will not be awarded jobs.
Yep.
Safety's crazy
And
right
then
now,
we,
like at the Ford.
we can set our safety rules by our safety guy. And I work for you. We now have to adopt your safety rules, and if they're tougher, our guys have to follow yours. If they're less, they follow ours because ours are more.
Who does that?
So obviously his company.
Everybody.
It's given down. So no,
You
we have
used
a
to wear
glove.
cut-resistant gloves, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to wear Kevlar gloves welding.
And arm
Yeah.
sheets
And the arm
sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I did this toilet and there was blue in there,
Did you lick your fingers?
no, my hands turned
And
blue.
it didn't taste like blueberry.
Your hands turned blue.
They did.
The
It took
smell is
two-
very
Dude, I
tasty.
put,
Didn't you empty the water out and stuff?
you can never get all the water
That's what
out.
the shop vac
That's what the
for.
shop vac's for.
Who has time for that too?
Once again,
Everybody.
So you're saying you don't do all this stuff to save time, and it sounds like it's actually causing you
Causing
bodily
you more
injury
time.
and time.
It's not like I used.
look at him. His face is scarred.
Like I had blue on my hands. It took 2 days. I would put like I sprayed a little bleach.
And now he's got a blue wiener.
I used
That was just going to say for masturbating.
I used bleach to get my hands the
Smurf dick.
blue
Yeah.
off of it.
Oh, okay. Thank
I
you.
just think it's ironic you wear gloves
Thank you.
outside to
But-
riding mower.
Right. But not
on the
to
toilet.
toilets. You know, that's how sepsis happens.
I wash my hands though in the toilet water.
Are they
Yeah.
That's why they were blue.
are they supple?
So I was showing you this because I've got 2 little scratches on my wrist because I just was doing tile in my bathroom, and when I was putting the grout in the tile, I cut my wrist.
On tile?
No, on the 2 stems for the toilet, the studs for the
Oh,
mounting.
sticking up.
So
the
I'm
molly
like,
bolts.
oh yeah.
Oh
there you go.
fuck, that's gonna be bad because sepsis is
Bacteria.
right. Bacterial infection. I could have gotten sepsis from it because I wasn't wearing the gloves. That
He's
talked
sitting
about.
next to me.
It's a miracle.
Ew.
Just ask him. I did his toilet and I didn't use.
So when you
gloves or
grab that
anything.
wax ring, do you have gloves on?
no, we didn't.
I did.
I wouldn't touch that thing with.
I had those yellow dishwashing gloves.
Right.
I barely wear a fucking glove, and I would put a glove on to
Oh,
take
yeah.
the wax
Damn
ring
right.
off.
Yep.
Well, it's because it starts out as that golden yellow, and when you change your toilet, it's
I would be the guy
Yeah.
that would have the 11-gallon trash bag, one clean one, put all that shit right the fuck in that bag and
Right.
seal it and
That's,
get rid of it.
that's
Yep.
exactly what I did when I took mine off.
Yep.
I had my 5-in-1 tool and I scraped it off and threw it right in a bag.
Ed put it in his back pocket.
Gloves.
I'm going to make a candle out of this.
Had molded into a cup. He offered it to me earlier for a beer.
It's poop scented.
It's like, do you want a wax ring glass? I'm like, no.
We did his toilet, and the whole time I
did. I had those yellow gloves on. Remember?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, one of
Do
you
you
is
wear
smart.
gloves to do dishes?
No. What do you mean? Why? What's that look for? Who?
No, I was
wears gloves
expecting
to
a
do
yes.
Right, I was.
I was expecting a yes. Get those old women gloves,
See, I don't.
He uses Palmolive.
Exactly.
You're soaking in it.
I was just going to say that.
I don't even rinse. I mean, I may pre-rinse a little bit of the dishes. Just run the water, rinse it, because you have a dishwasher that takes all that stuff off.
Yeah, you're not really supposed
I'm
to
so
rinse a
fucking
lot
lazy. As if I dig a dish out that's dirty, I put it back in, and run the motherfucker again.
Yep.
It's good enough.
I actually rinse my dishes off before I put them in the dishwasher.
I do
Can
a
you,
little.
honest
but-
because
question?
I don't want. There's a screen. Every dishwasher has
You
that
don't want to.
screen.
You don't want to empty the fucking screen.
Because if you don't, it'll stink.
Oh, it stinks bad.
It'll stink.
That little circular thing you
Yep.
pull up. If you load the dishwasher, will Becky go behind you and rearrange it?
No, I've done that to her though. Because I can
Same.
I can fit everything in.
Yeah.
Where she just blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You're not that.
I hate frickin' pans in there. That
No, it's not that I'm anal.
A
I can.
colander.
Right.
You rinse noodles in. It's this big, and it takes up a great area.
I
in
put
there.
shit under it.
Put that in there. Like, no.
Yeah.
You wash that by hand. Pans, wash the pans by hand. What? Put pans in a
I
dishwasher.
put a colander
I do.
in, but I put a small bowl under it so that it.
Right.
well,
but you
that's-
prop the
Yeah.
prop the colander up with the bowl.
Exactly. I do that a little
But
bit.
Yeah,
Becky can't load a
Drives me
dishwasher.
nuts.
I can get more in the dishwasher.
I'm with Rangus here. I changed the dishwasher yesterday. My daughter loaded it. God bless her. She's great. She tried. She washed 5 dishes. 5. And 72 pieces of silverware.
Dude,
I'm like,
our
what
whole
the
thing. I
fuck?
went to get a spoon today. I'm like, damn it.
I'm like, where's all my silverware? And then the dishwasher beeps, and I open it up. I'm like, okay, so there's like 4 bowls, and all our silverware is in
I
this
ate my
thing. I'm like,
ramens today with a serving spoon.
They're all in the one. You know the silverware rack in there.
Yeah.
They're all in the front accessible area. There's 70 right in this little
Nobody
6 by
pulled
4
it out.
There's 3
area.
empty spots in the
There's
back.
There's
Yeah.
6 in one
Wide
hole.
open. Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Dude, my wife was terrible at that. She would stack them so that the spoons would nest in
together.
the dishwasher, and I pull them out. I'm like, every one of
they're
these is
stuck to-
dirty.
like, they
yeah,
seat
They're like
together.
they're literally stuck together with the dirt.
He's over there like
They would nest.
playing the spoons right
awesome.
out of the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And she would put every single sharp knife up.
Oh, I was just thinking of
God.
that.
You go to reach it, and you're like, mother.
I just bought some new steak knives so they don't go in the dishwasher yet.
No.
I washed
There
that
you
by
go.
hand.
There you go.
I didn't think knives you were supposed.
It depends if they're wooden handles, no, because
Right.
they'll shrink.
Right.
If they're cheap plastic, just throw them in there.
No, I thought
No Cutco.
the dishwasher dulls. I was told the dishwasher dulls.
You probably think
Yes.
you shouldn't rinse your your shaving razor under hot water too. That's a myth.
I
Right.
say I do.
Oh yeah,
I
hot
do
water
too.
is the best.
It's a
You're
myth.
supposed
My
to-
dad's
When I
like, don't
shave.
rinse it under hot water.
Yeah.
And I looked it
Right.
up.
You're
I was
supposed to
like,
rinse it in hot water. That keeps it sharp.
Well, see, he told me the opposite.
Yeah, that's-
But he was wrong.
No, I got another
It's
one,
an old
Chuck.
husband's
Your
tale.
dishwasher.
Old husband's
If it's full, do you load it with the soap and just say run, or do you go delay?
What's a
I run it.
delay?
delay.
Michelle and I argue this all the time.
I just run it.
I close the door, hit run, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, why would I want to delay it?
Because you won't, so you don't have to hear it.
My dishwasher
Mine
is so
is silent.
quiet.
Mine,
Mine's
mine.
quiet.
I can't hear it run when I'm standing next to the guy.
Same.
When we put my dishwasher in, I literally had to go downstairs to hear the water come out the pipe.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, we couldn't
Yeah.
hear it. I'm like, is this
Yeah.
thing running?
Yeah,
That was the new one.
Oh, speaking of going downstairs or whatever, I had to crawl under the pool deck today.
Oh God.
Dude, the
that's
spiders are out in full force.
How many dead things are under there?
I was
God.
almost one of them. You should have seen the size of these spiders. They're eating well.
Yeah.
I was like under there because there's under my deck. There's a plug where I plug like the pool lights in and all
It's
that.
a butt plug.
Well, I had my yes, and my butt plugs under there. Found that finally, thank God. After all winter, I tried using a thermos. Anyhow, the little handle kept cutting my butt.
And you couldn't feel it?
Yeah. Then I was like,
Too
hey,
small.
I don't need this. I'm not working anymore.
I'm not working.
But I had to go under there, and of course I lay down and I roll under and I look up, And that was my mistake.
Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, I felt like Harry Potter. I'm like,
It's like I'm in the movie Arachnophobia right now. This is
dude. I'm like,
insane.
were they having a spider party above my head?
Do you have a fear of spiders?
No, I just don't want them crawling on me.
So what
Especially the ones with the big fat
butts.
Oh, the big bulbous body.
Yeah.
No,
Ew.
it's the ones that you can actually see. Like if it's a little one, it's a little one.
You know when Chuck walked under it went, peace, bro.
Do you know what scares me? Is the spiders that you look at, and then when you move,
they jump.
You see them do this.
Oh, because they're ready to attack.
And you see their eyes actually blink. You know,
all 8 of them.
I don't think they have eyelids. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there.
I saw some with lash extensions.
Yeah,
I get that.
I was down on Broadway.
Had a weave.
You know, before
$20 is 20
too far,
bucks.
the dishwasher is one thing, but I have a problem with the way Samantha does the washing machine loads. I just had to buy a new one. Anyhow, I will go to do a load. She's not there, ready to go, and I go to throw my clothes in. I open it up, and there's like 4 towels in there, or a full load. Like
that she washed and forgot about?
No,
she just
not running yet.
not
Nothing
ready.
yet. Like
you got to put more in.
What are you waiting for? Like, why don't you just? It's full. She goes, well, I wasn't going to be here.
Well, the washer's not going to catch on fire. The
Well,
dryer,
she thinks that if it's done and you don't get it out within minutes, it gets that smell.
That takes days.
I know.
No, it does.
Days. It takes.
I mean,
days.
literally a full
In the summer,
load of
you got
clothes in
days.
there. Like,
Yeah, in the summer it's
what are
short.
you waiting on? She's like, why? Why is it a big deal? I was like, well, I want to use it. So out. She's like, oh, you took my stuff out and put yours. I was like, well, it was in there, queued up. It was on deck, and you hadn't pushed the button. So I'm assuming you were either going to add to it, or there was some other issue that I didn't want to deal with, and I need to get some done. So that's caused a little conflict.
This is why I'm not getting married again.
Yeah,
this is exactly why.
He's right, dude. My brother would.
No offense to Samantha.
That was my pet peeve: is leaving
taken.
laundry in there. That I can't stand leaving laundry in there. He would.
There was a guy that worked in front of me on the line, and we called him Mr. Mold.
Oh,
because
that smell.
Yeah, and he left his clothes in the wall.
Yep.
It must have been like a thing for him.
Oh,
yeah, and you're right in the summer, dude. And if you leave it there, it turns into like a solid ring, and you can put
it's like a memorial. You take it to the cemetery and put it on the grave.
It's just stuck to the inside of the drum like a wreath.
So and you know what's funny about that? If you don't like really smell it, it's not real strong. You dry your clothes and everything like because you use sheets and stuff, and you don't smell it until you like get
Put it
sweaty
on.
or it gets damp, and then you're like, ew, you smell your collar, and
right
it's like
back out.
that is nasty. Yeah.
And then you ask people, you're like, can you smell this? No?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes,
as
you
long
can.
as you can't smell it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten out of the shower and like I'll use my towel like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because
Same,
you're clean.
same.
Have you ever gotten out of the shower, you dry off, and all of a sudden you smell your towel and you're
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and then you think you smell like that now?
Because you do.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I've gotten
Yeah.
back in the shower, got a
Same.
fresh towel, and gotten back in the shower.
Yes.
Now,
I've gone naked into the hall to get a new fucking towel to take it back in to rinse off
It's
again
the
because
worst.
I
think it
remember
happens-
that.
I think it happens more because we have a towel warmer now.
Yeah.
So we have one of them hot oil towel warmers. You
Nice.
hang it, so it's dried every day to a crisp.
Right.
And I
That
think
helps.
It helps, but once in a while I still smell it. I'm like, are we baking it? You know what I mean?
You're baking it.
Are you cooking it in?
Exactly. It's like. But it's
no longer a
There's
bug, it's a
nothing better
feature.
than when you get out of the shower and
With
you
a
got
warm towel.
a hot towel, to
I've
wrap
never had
into.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, what normal?
It's like going to a spa. Like you're like, ooh,
I would like
that's
floor
nice.
tile warmer.
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
we almost
Yes.
got that, but it was so cut up. Our bathroom was so cut up.
right.
It was like $2,500 to do our little master bathroom.
Right.
And I was like, "Fuck it, I get a towel."
Or you could get the vent. It's
I
like
have
a
a vent.
fan.
I've
and then
got
it has
one.
A vent
I
that
have
blows
one.
hot air.
Yep. Every morning,
That's nice.
walk in, I hit the light, the fan, turn around, turn the water on, take a piss.
Right.
Everything's getting hot and warm, and
Well, being that I'm in an older home,
I'll say
He's happy with warm water.
Older home.
he's out there on the.
Warm water.
His house is so old he's got a train rail holding it up.
I do.
There
Yes,
should be.
I do. Yeah.
We need a
is,
camera
yeah.
on that because there's literally a train rail holding up his
Yeah.
house.
Because my mom was from a certain generation, we have
She actually saved that.
The greatest generation.
we have rugs on rugs on rugs.
Wait,
you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No.
And
Wait, You stack your rugs like a sandwich?
We have, like, say, in the living room,
He's got 70s bush carpet.
we have the rug, and then she puts another rug on top of it.
Why? To keep the first rug good?
It gets comfortable after you add
She's
like
gonna
4
trip.
layers.
She's gonna trip. You need to
Yeah.
get that the fuck out of there.
Well, I know that.
My dad goes to the Salvation Army things in Florida. He's like, look at these rugs. I got them. They're like, that was like $30 or $10. I'm like, Dad, you're going to trip on these. Because there's like 12 of them. All different shapes, sizes, colors.
See?
It's like
It looks like Ralph Furley's jeans in the Three's Company.
It does. They're everywhere. And he's trying to push a walker. Some have tassels.
Yep.
Some have the big.
Wait,
big
his
knots
walker's
on
got
them.
tassels?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
But
what
Those are the
when
ones that fly.
He doesn't have. When he had surgery, he was like trying to rehab in this house. So.
Is your mom of the generation that the rug looks dirty, so she just throws another one on top of it, or?
I don't think that's it.
I think she's like stacking them.
Well, that and the rugs we used to have, now everything needs to be replaced. Everything
say.
needs to be replaced.
Especially after the cat poop incident of
Yeah.
2022.
Right, yeah, it totally needs
So
to be
she
redone.
saved this beam instead of throwing it
That's
out.
what I said. She
like,
saved that. It's
Save
still
that
good.
railroad beam,
Right.
that 40-footer.
Just
You
keep
know
her in
how
the
hard,
basement.
how
Use
hard it would be to
that.
put carpet in your house with everything that you have?
I know it's a project. I know it's a project.
Yeah.
That will happen in the future. But I know it sounds silly. In my bathroom, it's carpeted.
Mm-hmm.
The bathroom is carpeted with. Yeah, what do you
Around the toilet?
Oh yeah, who
You know
doesn't
how
have-
much piss splash there is there?
Did you say? Wait, did you just start to say who doesn't have
doesn't?
carpet in their bathroom?
Everybody but you, Ed.
What is that? Well, look at the guys.
We do
raising
not
their-
have carpet
It's
in our
not very
bathroom.
clean.
There's a 3-foot piss splash zone.
Don't you have?
He's got it marked off like a basketball court.
I do.
Like you guys have gone to this bathroom up here, and it has around the toilet the rug around
Well,
the
you
toilet.
you get the rugs. That's fine.
you
But
can
you don't
wash
have
those away
carpet.
and-
No,
you
we
know.
wash them. You wash.
Right.
You can wash them, but when they
That's-
get old, you can discard them and
Ed
start
just puts
fresh.
another one on top of it.
He has rug in there, so he puts like a flooring around it.
So people with short legs can
Yeah.
get the,
Yeah.
And I like it because when you get out of the shower, you get. I don't like cold tile. Like I.
Oh, so you stand on the pee rug?
They have bath mats. Oh, that's me. Sorry.
But like,
Yeah.
Now, did you?
nice
you have,
work, Wayne.
I had tile at
No bueno,
the house
bueno.
that I had prior,
Right.
And I didn't like it because there were times that I would get up, and, you'd slip on the tile.
You get a bath mat.
I was going to say
Bath mat,
non-skid
a bath
bath
rug.
mats.
Yeah.
Do you have that in your or no?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
No carpet. Just
No
a bath
carpet,
mat.
just a mat.
Right.
Just
About to get a new sheet of linoleum up in that bitch.
Are you?
I have to.
Hell, I'll throw a towel down, like a used
Yeah.
towel.
I was going to say,
Absolutely.
walk on. Use towel,
Yeah.
walk on.
You know.
See,
Wait a minute. I don't understand your logic here.
Do you wear gloves when you shower?
first of all,
You vacuum your bathroom.
Nobody
doesn't-
does wear a condom.
He doesn't use washcloths,
On his
right?
hand.
You
No,
don't use
never.
washcloth.
Loofah?
No,
Just
See,
bar
I-
of soap.
just a
Or
bar.
soap or
use
body
a
wash.
hand.
I have one of those fluffy things when I think
loo-
I need
a
to
loofah.
really. Yeah. Well, it's a
But they're
plastic.
nylon.
Yeah, nylon.
Oh,
Those
But
are the worst.
I've never in my life have I used
So-
a washcloth on my face.
I have.
Because I was
have to.
told that it just. You know,
So the only
Exfoliates.
problem I have is I like a washcloth over a loofah because I don't know, once you use a loofah in your ass crack, does it ever come clean?
Yes.
How do you know, Ed? Do you smell it?
So
It's not porous.
but I just, because it's like holes like the screen.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I'm
it's
saying?
like a-
So I'm more, now I use
You
a
think it's
washcloth.
catching corn or something?
No, honestly, God, I am. Now, a
Gotta be
washcloth,
safe.
your comment, if I have a bar of soap, I will use a bar of soap to wash myself with.
Wait a
Same.
minute.
But if
wait,
a washcloth's available, I'll use a washcloth.
wait, do you rub the bar of soap on you, or do you you lather up
Everywhere,
your hand?
everywhere but my balls and ass crack.
Well, see, I will, but then I'll take a layer off by just holding it there.
with a
Right.
knife? What do you?
You know what I mean? No.
So you
No,
gotta,
Soap
I lather
naturally
up.
dissolves.
Right.
Yeah.
right. You
Yeah.
gotta look at it this way. The soap is clean
Yeah.
inherently.
But
So
you-
once
and
you
your
use
ass
it
crack
on
is not.
yourself,
Yeah.
right?
So I lather and then rub because you said soap's clean, which is true, but nothing's worse than the next morning seeing a giant fucking pube pasted to the bars, your bar of soap.
Which is no matter where you use it, there's always a pube. You're like, where the fuck did that come
And
from?
oddly enough, Ed shaves it down, so we're trying to figure out where those came from.
Ed gets out his trimmers. He's like,
So I'm scary on the loofah thing. To be honest with you, I
I
will
use
not.
those. I like the little nylon ones.
But I just worry you never get them clean because, like, when I use my washcloth, and I'm
Don't
done.
you like lather it up and?
I just run them
But I
through the
don't-
dishwasher.
Well, yeah. So
he puts his rubber dog foot on it to hold it down so it doesn't go down.
I wash my washcloth after I shower. You know what I mean? I lather it up and rinse it out.
So why don't you do that with your loofah?
I do, but I don't feel like it comes as clean.
It's just a personal thing. Yeah.
I get that. That makes sense.
Just like I have Wayne.
No running water.
Wayne made fun of me because I have the amalgam Borg soap where when
It's the Franken soap.
Franken soap when the soap gets
You glue the host on with a little damp water.
The host.
You lather it up and stick it to the new one.
Yeah.
I do.
And you got like 30 of them just
You
stacked.
piggyback the host.
And that one always
wrong with
falls
that?
off. You get
Oh,
you're
yeah,
you're
you think it's
lathering
stuck.
and that one just slides
It's
right
not.
off. You're like, God damn it.
Now I have so when it slides off, I stomp it in the shower drain. So it goes
Do you
away.
ever see what they do with the half of bars of soap from a hotel?
No.
They make new bars of
They
soap
make
out of
bars-
them.
They sterilize and make new bars of soap.
They grind them down and make them into new bars of soap.
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, I watched a half-hour program on that on
You're
YouTube.
kidding.
I was really high.
That's why a lot of them are body wash now because it saves, which I think is ironic. It saves the bar of soap concept, but now you're throwing away plastic.
I ain't throwing it nowhere except in my luggage.
That's right.
You laugh at me when I traveled for work years ago for that. I took all that shit everywhere
do.
I went.
I
still
do.
And I still have some of that at home for when we travel and stuff.
Or when you're like, shit, I forgot to stop and get soap.
Dude,
Yep.
my dad traveled for work. He stayed at hotels. When he died, I inherited about 100 bars of soap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm not kidding. He had hundreds of little bars of soap.
I
I'm
got
like, dude,
bars
you
of
only
soap,
need one at
body
a time.
wash. Yep.
They're the worst though. Those
Little
hotel stuff
shampoos.
is terrible.
Yeah, but
Not
if you need
all
a
of
bar
them.
of soap, you need a bar of soap.
The
Plus-
new-
If you stay in a decent hotel,
right, I was getting ready to say that.
you can get like the Hard Rock.
I was gonna
is
say-
in Florida that has the best smelling. It's like I don't know. It's like I forgot
Lemongrass.
sawgrass or something like that.
Yeah, because I
And
have
it's
some of that from
amazing.
there.
I've even looked online to see if I could buy it, and it's
You
like
can.
really expensive.
Yeah.
It is.
See the stuff that I've always stayed at like Radisson.
Red roof inns.
He's at
Motel
Motel
6.
6.
I didn't even get it.
They'll leave
out,
the
the
light
look
on for
his
you.
face.
It wasn't even motel. It was a hotel.
And
Set.
his soap is pre-moistened.
No wrapper.
Wow.
Came from Rangus's
Look
ass.
at me just
Yeah.
just last
It's like a
night.
package of milk.
It's just dissolving on the
What is
counter.
this, cottage cheese?
But it lathers great.
Oh yeah.
I did well when I travel. I would always say Radissons or Holiday Inns, and the bars were first of all real teeny tiny.
Yeah.
you know they never
Because they were
smell.
single or double use. I mean,
I'm surprised
realistically.
of your,
Thriftiness.
yeah, trying to be.
I
yeah,
don't buy soap
that
at
you
Goodwill.
wouldn't have those. Like, make sure, like, grab at least one little hand towel.
Yeah.
You got to have at least one little towel.
Don't they charge you for that though?
No,
Yeah.
it's free. It's
If
all
you-
free.
if you
They'll
don't
give you a
make it
toothbrush.
obvious.
You got to learn to work it.
The only thing I think I have.
You tip your hotel maid. You can take whatever you want.
Do you do that?
No, I don't. But I thought I'd let you try it and see what happens.
Well, you said you do on a cruise
I
ship.
do. I
Oh,
tip
I
our hotel
definitely-
staff. And the cruise, I tip
The
real
cabin
well.
stewards, I tipped
Yeah.
them very well.
Matter of fact, I tipped them so well they were bringing me gifts. Honest to God truth.
Extra lotion.
No, like shirts and stuff.
When
Yeah.
when I go on a cruise, and we give me our cabin stewards for the first time, I flip them $100 each.
Yep.
Wow.
You're kidding
Because
me.
it doesn't. When the minute you leave the room, your shit's made up.
Yep.
Whatever you need, the ice. My ice bucket was full every day, all day long with water.
And no matter what you want, they're going to get it for you.
That's correct.
There's
I've been on one cruise. I tipped $100 the day I got on board. She brought me a 6-pack.
What?
Wow.
She brought me a 6-pack that matched what was in my fridge already.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But
Yeah,
this doesn't work like on the Jet
Yeah,
Express.
you're not-
Don't be like, don't walk in and throw out
But
a
you're
20.
right.
Hold up. He ain't getting on the Jet Express.
Right.
He's getting on the Miller Ferry line.
You're right.
You're not getting this on.
You're
You're
right.
not getting this at
Yeah,
Hotel
Shirley
6.
B.
But
Did,
you have
did
to
Gary
watch.
just leave us?
Gary, you there? Monk? He probably did.
Maybe when you were-
he's still there.
No, he's
You were
here.
pooping.
He's here. There he is.
You have to watch. Chucky knows this because now they're automatic tipping.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
putting like $12 to $18 a day.
Wait, what?
Because when
part of the-
cruising was started, there was no automatic tipping. You tipped them. People understood tipping was part of the whole entertainment value, whatever.
Right.
You had to tip them.
Right.
They came with a stack of envelopes.
They
would give you a stack of envelopes, and each one it had a name on it, like
your cabin steward,
concierge, cabin steward.
Yeah.
Your
You
in the
put
dining room.
X amount in every envelope, and then they would come and collect those.
Yep.
and give them the money. Well, people got cheap and just said, "Well, fuck it, it's all inclusive,
And I'm not coming back
tipping
anyhow,
anymore."
yeah.
So now it's about $18 a day per person,
Yeah.
and they divvy that up between your dining staff and all that, and your cabin
But
steward.
I still tip.
I still tip my cabin, so it depends. The bar, if
It's
I go
not
to a bar,
tipping I believe in, it's over tipping.
yes,
Right.
If it's a bar we go to, I tip them very well because when you walk up, your drink's just there for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, matter of fact, the last cruise we went on, it was a repeat ship, the same ship twice, and we went to the bar, and the lady recognized us. She came up and gave us hugs, and she knew.
Senor Chucky.
She knew that I drank Captain and Coke, no lime. You know, it was awesome.
But you talk about the cabin stewards. Like, you'd go in there and you'd shit the whole fucking thing up in the morning, go to breakfast. You come back from breakfast, your room's clean.
Yeah. Wait, I think tipping
New
is out of
towels.
hand, though.
Well, no, okay. You're talking apples and kiwis. We're in on the cruise ship.
He did.
On the cruise ship, that's a tipping industry. The fucking guy that makes my Subway sandwich with a tip jar at the end is getting a little. That we're talking two different things.
If we're standing in line, you don't get a tip.
Right.
Well, wait a minute.
Why do you go to the Chinese buffet and the girl brings you water and silverware and that's it in your bill and she wants a tip?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, I don't understand it.
Well, Ed doesn't go to sit-down restaurants, number one.
Without a coupon.
Yeah, but
I tip a lot of people.
He tips.
I won't tip McDonald's
I tip,
or
yeah.
Chuck tipped me the other day.
I did. I was
don't
like,
know why.
hey, Gary, here's a hot tip.
Ed tipped his banker.
No,
Ed doesn't have a banker.
he
He's got to have
tips-
money for that.
He tips at the drive-through. You tip
I'll
everywhere.
take like if it's $18, I give her 20 and drive away if she's bringing me a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
she's got to run and get all that shit for me in the cooler and that, I'm tipping her.
I just think tipping is because there's
But I'm not tipping at McDonald's or.
But there's a tip line on like all these places, and it's one of those ones where they stand there and you use your card and it's got
Would you
custom
like-
tip
Right,
or
right.
10, 20, 30,
right,
40. Like,
right.
Yes.
And you stand there as like, if you say no,
I'll give an
it's
example.
Just,
I left the
it's
gym.
just awkward.
I left the gym the other
It's
day
awkward.
and I went to Pulp. I like Pulp.
Right on.
With the
Delicious.
what's pulp?
And
They
It's
make
a smooth
smoothies.
place.
and stuff
Smoothie.
like this.
Like the Julius place we
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Without
you
the
walk
jizz.
in, you order it, and they make it. But there's a tip jar right at the cash register. And it's for all of them.
Right.
I would rather give the money to the girl, but here's the other problem. We're going paperless or moneyless.
Right.
Touch.
Oh,
So-
see, I
Tip cash if you
I
can.
need my paper money.
Right.
I would rather give them paper money that's not taxed.
Right. Because then they don't have to.
Now
They would rather get that.
And now
too.
I read this the other day. If you tip on a credit card, you're debited right away on your credit card. It could take a server up to 2 weeks to get her money.
Right.
Right.
Because
They gotta
she
get
gets
in
her
their
money
pay.
in the paycheck.
Right,
Right.
and they tax it.
So if she gets paid weekly, when you tip her on a Monday and payday's Friday, she's 5 days
That's
without
why
her
I
money.
tip in cash.
That's the way I am.
I put
If
zero
they're
on
paid,
the thing
If they're
and
paid
then tip in
bi-weekly,
cash.
they can wait up to 2 weeks for their money.
Right.
And I've had a situation where it was, you buy like a fast, maybe Mr. Here, whatever, and there's and I leave a tip like, oh, this is going to be good, and I get home and it was wrong.
Right.
Like I even tipped you, and then they call up or something, and they'll question whether you keep your receipt. Like, no, but I tipped $5 on a stupid sandwich that you did
Right.
wrong.
Yeah.
Right. You
like,
did.
oh, well, we're really sorry. Like, oh,
So the thing about
Fuck you. We don't
about our-
care, asshole.
fuck you then, bitch.
the thing about
they
our
know you're
tipping
not coming
culture that
back.
people
I mean, mister.
forget is tipping originated as you tip up front, not on the end, to get good service, not the other way around.
Really?
See, I thought
And it's only an American thing.
It is.
You go to Europe and they don't do it.
right,
So
I think,
tipping-
yeah, they don't tip at all.
All right, but tipping the
But they're paid more.
right,
I'm
they-
sure
Right.
it's a
Over in
trade-off.
Europe, there's not $7 minimum wage. You're getting paid $15 an hour.
Right.
Right.
So
I'm sure
And they get to go home for 2 hours for lunch every day.
siesta.
And I've read this. I don't know how accurate it is, but the original tipping scheme was for executioners. You ever heard the?
I tip my
customary-
executioner big time because
Right. The phrase used to be, "It's customary to tip the executioner," because you wanted a clean execution. So you
No
paid them or
suffering.
the family up front to have the executioner sharpen the blade so that you didn't suffer. That's where tipping originated, and that's
No
the
shit.
idea. Is if you give them the money up front, you get a better product in the end.
That's why
It
he's
makes
Jeffrey
sense.
Neutron.
And we kind of shifted that in the American philosophy as you tip afterwards because
Yeah, impress
they
me
did
first.
right,
Earn it.
exactly.
I agree
I don't know
with
how
that,
true
though.
it is, but it makes a lot more sense if you think of it as
Yeah, 'cause if
you're
you're getting
paying
your
for
head
the
cut
quality.
off-
Right, you want to make sure it's quick.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, because how many times have you gone to tip and you want them to see you doing it?
Yeah.
And they turn
so that
around.
maybe they give you a better sandwich or,
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
or
yeah.
And
you
it's-
know,
They'll say the old
Put the money in
rock.
there. Nope.
yeah,
Right.
like, oh, in here, okay, or should I give it to you? Or we're like, this
But,
tip that I'm leaving,
You're talking
that
about
everybody
fast
sees.
food, but what about a waitress that's sitting you?
Right.
You know, you're not. That's not customary. It's to the end.
Right,
I just
right.
think it's out of hand, man. It's just,
Well, it's the entitlement culture.
I'm waiting to go to the doctor. And
Well, there's
see-
no
tip at the doctor.
It's when you pay that that you
Right,
fill
that
it
you
in.
finally
Right.
Yeah.
So
But
that
now
would be
Wayne
at
also
the end.
said this. How many do you see start below 20% on the digital display?
None.
Maybe
None. They
15.
start at 20. I've had them start at 30 now.
Oh yeah.
What?
I've seen them. So if you're not paying attention, the fucking tip starts at 30%.
Oh,
that.
the
Right.
choice is there, but
Yes.
it starts at a
Right.
certain.
It's dark.
okay.
It'll say 15, 20, 25, 30, or it'll say 20, 30. Like Wayne said, I saw one said 20, 30, 40.
Yeah.
40%.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen it gone even. I've seen 100%,
Right.
and they just have it out there for the hell of it.
I'm
Just
waiting
to
for
see-
self checkout to have tipping.
I went to.
I'm gonna tip myself.
We went to the dispensary up in Michigan last week.
Yeah.
And the girl walked us around the store, showed, helped us out.
Sure.
We were in there about a half hour. I tipped her
Oh yeah,
What?
we were in Denver, and the girl.
because she's like a
Yep.
personal shopper.
I would
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Bud
Yes.
tender. Hell yeah. She's
Bud
giving you the
tender.
good shit.
She earned it.
So, but that being said, with tipping, like, if you're a repeat customer, like Ed in his little
Yes, go ahead.
when he goes to get his lottery tickets, he
Yes.
should tip her because she might find him some winning tickets.
Or find them like a deal that she
Right.
like say they're having a sale on the beer you like.
Right, because if you're a repeat customer and you tip well,
They'll remember
they
that.
remember that.
Well, that goes with tipping ahead of time. They know
Right.
you're going to tip, even if
Right.
you did it after. But they know, like, here you come. They know you're going to tip, so their service is better.
That's yeah.
Where it
but you
makes
have to
sense
build
to
that
tip ahead of time.
reputation up with
Exactly.
them.
Just like the server.
But I'd want a refund.
just
if
like
it
the
wasn't
server
good.
at lunch the other day doesn't expect anything from you because you're bossy.
right.
But wouldn't you be like,
Chuck
if you,
went
if
full
you,
circle with that, didn't you?
but you see tipping ahead of time and it didn't really measure up to your big tip?
Yes.
And you'd be like, hey, you think I can get a couple bucks back?
Hey, can you,
Like,
throw me $5
I mean,
back?
If you're at a dinner that costs a couple $100 or something, which is not hard to do these days, and you want to throw out
Whatever.
$40
Right,
even,
right,
that's
right.
20%.
Right.
And you're like,
Which is
"God,
a
I gave
lot
you
of goddamn
I gave
money.
you,
That's a
you know,
lot
I
of
gave you a
goddamn
good
money.
tip,
You
and I
did
didn't
shit.
really. Yeah, maybe that.
Right.
Maybe service has made us tip after.
Right.
The quality
But
of
Ed's
service.
right with the entitlement crowd
Yeah.
expects the
Yeah.
the jar. There's a tip jar at convenience.
Right.
Why the fuck would you have a tip jar at convenience?
Dude, nothing again. This is going to be.
Unless you're Ed's girl.
This is
Do you blame the owner for not paying the help as
Oh, yeah.
much then?
no.
Absolutely.
This is. I know this isn't a knock on him. I went to go get ice cream the other day. All right, I'm not going to say
Yeah,
the
don't
ice
say
cream.
where,
I won't
just-
say the ice cream place. But all I got was a cone, and they have a
No
tip
ice
jar.
cream?
No ice cream in it?
Well, no, I'm not a
Just
cone.
that's dry.
I did. It's just. I'm,
What do you get for not tipping?
I'm on a diet. You know?
I love. You know what? I'll eat a sugar cone by itself. I,
Stop
ain't
it.
gonna
yeah.
lie.
You wouldn't.
I like.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
I like sugar cones
This
without
is-
the ice cream in it.
This is a total side. First of all, you're not one, or you're Becky. She doesn't have the girls that get the cone in a cup, which makes no sense.
Becky
to
will
me.
eat a half a gallon of ice cream and not blink an eye.
You're kidding.
Dude,
I'll
she
get a cone
loves
in a
ice cream.
cup.
Stop.
yeah.
Because I don't like. I've even like had a couple licks of it, and then I kind of like knock it off to a cone level, and then eat that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't. Like a lot of times, I can't.
Don't you eat the
like,
drumstick
I've never
ice
finished,
cream?
I've never finished. Yeah, that's different. I've never finished a shake, a milkshake.
What?
I've never even came close to finishing it. I'm like done with it. It's just too much. I don't know.
I
Ice
have
cream
never
cone.
said that about a milkshake.
Yeah, I've never had that
Sometimes
problem.
you get an ice cream.
You know what,
above
Wayne?
the-
Fuck this. I'm out.
above the cone
I don't even
itself.
know you people.
6 inches of ice cream.
Yes.
Who's
What's
gonna
wrong
eat
with that?
Yes.
How do you eat all that?
It's easy. One lick at a time, brother.
Right. Dude, you're kidding. Really?
I'm not
So
kidding.
you went for
yeah.
ice cream, and some girl with
And no, they had it. All I got was a cone, and there's a tip. You know, you could see him going. you know, doing.
Wow.
They're doing, yeah. And
Oh
it's
no,
like,
I'll make eye contact and not tip at something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Hold
like,
on, hold on.
I
I,
don't-
I set a.
So-
I like assert dominance.
You're
on it.
talking about one of these
Badass.
places where you
Not
go to the
really, I
window
drive
and they
away.
slide the
Yes,
screen.
yes.
So
You tip.
what was it called? $3.
It was like, yeah.
So I would have
don't
thrown a
get-
5 and said, put the rest in the tip jar.
You're kidding.
Why not?
You can't.
It's a fucking girl in high school that's
Right.
trying to.
Earn money for her
Yeah.
prom dress.
Right?
Look at
You were probably just too
And
bossy.
condoms.
No, because it's just a
Bossy.
you're going.
Did you tell her how you wanted it made, Mr. Bossy?
No, you know.
Listen, I want this cone 6 inches above the
And
cone.
it better not fucking lean.
Here's the thing.
Either way.
There's a place for the audience out there. If you go, I'm a fan of K Cream Corner. If you
Oh,
like
yeah.
K Cream, because
Michelle.
they have a orange swirl.
Where's
It's like
And TJ's
Lake Road.
Michelle
There's two
and
of them.
TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right over by
That's
for
a
the
great
audience.
place to
Yes,
go.
it's friends of ours.
Yeah, you know what? They filmed movies out there. Nick
think a
Swanson,
couple of them.
Swartzen, whatever they.
Schwarzenegger?
No,
Nick Swartzen?
So yeah, they shot a movie.
When?
The him and the guy that.
To him.
Yeah, it was about 12 years ago or something, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't 12. You made
20?
Did you make?
No,
that?
I remember something happening.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
remember
they
that
did.
at all because I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of Nick Swartzen.
Yeah, they shot. He was out there and took photos of them at K Cream Corner. I like that because again, it's ice cream flavor you don't normally get. Vanilla is vanilla, chocolate's
vanilla.
chocolate. You know, but I like that it's chocolate or orange
Orange cream,
swirl,
yeah.
and you
Like a
get
push-up?
and
Yeah.
you get
A
banana.
creamsicle?
I love
Right.
banana. You
Of
can't,
course you do.
What is?
In his butt.
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, Jeffrey. Well, you're right, in his butt.
who would have thought?
Especially
No.
the frozen ones with chocolate
Oh,
and
yeah.
peanuts.
So who here has ice cream trucks?
What's that?
In our neighborhood?
Already.
We've
not yet.
had them.
I've got
We've had 'em.
one. I've
Not
got
yet.
one.
I
I
haven't-
almost stopped mowing Monday to get an ice cream.
Right,
I'm like,
Ice
Yeah.
cream.
give me a
But
minute.
they're
girl.
driving too goddamn fast.
Right.
Well, we're just slow and old now.
Dude, wait, you can't in this area. I don't think in
Ours
this
has
area.
got this serious PA system. You can
Really?
hear that. You think it's in your front yard? It's still like
10 miles away.
Holy shit!
Bling, 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 bling,
Yeah, it's
bling,
loud.
bling, 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 bling,
Oh yeah,
bling, bling, bling.
that's it. Yeah.
I was in my yard the other day, heard one. I had to call them up and be like, come and get me ice cream, bitch. They were in Chardon. I was like, what the
When you were a kid, what was your go-to off the ice cream truck?
oh, dude.
Screwball.
Yeah, screwball, push up,
What the
Yeah.
hell was the one that
Drumstick.
had
the big toe gumball.
No, yes, the
That's
gumball
Screwball.
with the screwball.
Screwball.
God, that was my go-to. I love it,
Yeah.
and
But
it was the worst gumball
Oh
ever.
yeah, but you got it.
But you got it anyway. You're like, I'm gonna
right.
eat
And I
this
still
whole
love a
ice cream
drumstick.
and chew on
Drumstick.
this disgusting gumball for like
Yeah,
6
I'll dump
hours.
the shit out and get the gumball, and it's horrible.
Your kid, it's rock hard because it's
Yeah.
frozen. You're chipping it too.
When I was younger, in my cousin's neighborhood, he lived on the south side. He their ice cream truck guy got busted for selling drugs out of his truck. It was awesome.
That was
I
my
remember-
favorite.
Yeah, we had this Mr. Softy that actually had soft serve.
Mr.
Ice
Softy.
cream, not all pre-made
Oh,
sandwiches.
that would have been good.
Yeah.
See,
You know, Ziggy's has homemade. They make ice
No.
cream sandwiches.
I saw
No.
those.
Yes.
I heard. I just found out. I didn't realize that
They're
they
in
do
the
that and
carryout
something else.
thing.
And it's like they're really good. Homemade.
I
yeah.
did not know.
Yeah.
that.
There you go.
Maybe
They
we
have
can-
that on Sundays.
Maybe
Yeah.
I can get that. Everybody can try that.
Yeah, yeah,
Try
we'll
it.
get-
I
we'll
didn't
couple.
have- You've had it?
Yeah, I know. I just found out about it.
Maybe
I
I'll
was
get it
there
for
at
next-
breakfast the
yeah.
other day. It was great.
I was right around Halloween. We were at Captain's Club, and we got carry out from Ziggy's, and they were real busy. And they told me a time, but they were like behind because it was super busy. And they're like, "Oh, just go ahead and grab some of those cookies because they make cookies too."
Yep.
They were like, "Go ahead and grab some of those cookies out of the case." They were delicious.
Really?
Delicious.
And I know
Oh,
they
I've
were
had those
homemade.
cookies. Yeah.
If I'm going to go get ice cream, that they have nothing to do with the show audience out there, but they're real good. They're in Avon. Mitchell's. Well,
Mitchell's ice
Fuck
cream
yeah.
is amazing.
Mitchell's
Yeah.
ice cream is
Yeah.
very
Now,
good.
do you prefer? Wait, Chuck. Do you prefer actual ice cream or the custard has more butterfat?
Okay, hold on.
that- is
So
that-
you're,
hold
dude, let me answer this. You're comparing apples and oranges. If
Right.
I'm near Mitchell's, I'm getting Mitchell's.
Right.
If I'm near Krieg's, I'm getting Krieg's. If I'm near K Cream, I'm getting K Cream. If I'm near,
but what do you prefer?
If I'm
actually?
near, by the way, there's a ice cream place on 113 called Big V's.
Where the hell's that at?
It's the old. It's right almost on the corner of 113 and 58.
B's?
Big
Isn't that
V.
Oh, Big V.
It's on over behind the closed gas station.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not as far as Jamie's on the opposite side.
But you're thinking there's ice cream,
Yeah.
there's custard,
and then there's soft serve.
It's sauce, and then there's the Italian
Gelato. I'll eat all three. I don't
Gelato has a lot of butter, fat, and all that kind of stuff.
What's real because I like it creamy.
Custard,
you don't get the ice
custard is
crystals
made
in it.
with eggs.
So custard is like, so you have mayo and you have salad dressing. Custard is the salad dressing
of the ice cream
of the
world.
ice cream world.
Right.
It's delicious too.
That's the better one for
You know,
No.
No. God,
It's a
no.
better one
No.
for you. None of them are good
There's
for you.
one
but-
I just got, and it was like Jenny's or
Oh
something.
yeah.
It
Jenny
was
Craig?
the best. No, it was like it said cream cheese on one of them, but it was like they are amazing. It's like ice cream I've never tasted before.
Do you
And
eat
they're
the
more
whole ice
expensive.
cream on
Is
that?
it better than
No,
Mitchell's?
like the little pint, usually 3-4 times to finish it.
Yeah. Really?
I only eat a little bit. Yeah.
See, I'll eat the whole thing in one sitting.
Well,
It is the best I've ever had.
Is it better than Mitchell's?
It's got like butter cake ice cream, like butter birthday cake.
You're kidding.
It's got these peanut butter with chocolate. I've never had these flavors, and it's the best I've ever had.
Where'd you score that at? What store?
I just heard
I
it.
thought it was Giant Eagle, but it was like $8.
Yeah, that's
for
not cheap.
one little.
Yeah.
I just heard
But it was worth
his, since I heard his Chair Creek. Hey Monk, I've never seen you eat ice cream over at your house. Do you eat ice cream at all?
Not lately, but I've been known to.
I'll admit.
So what's your go-to dessert?
Ooh, whoa, see, that's different.
No, wait. Let's stick with it. You go to the dessert and say, but
Miller Lite.
no, I also that when I'm on a budget,
Always.
Tuesdays.
that I get
It's Bush Light, right?
No, say I go to
Natty
Drug
Light.
Mart. Have you ever remember the ice cream that came in the plastic bucket and you'd get
Came with its own spoon.
Yeah,
It's right next to the sherbet.
Usually it was Neapolitan. You got all
Yeah, the shimmery colors all together melted into like one big glob.
and it all tastes the same. You grab the
Yeah.
strawberry, it tastes like vanilla.
It was a gel more than anything.
Dude, that's the worst too. Have you ever had the hankering for ice cream and you go
You
to
gotta
the
get it, and
freezer?
it's fucking
It's got crisp ice cream.
Yeah,
freezer burned, and you gotta scrape half of it off.
And the
it
rest
looks
is
like the
syrup.
strawberry.
And yeah, then
It
the
looks
rest is just like slush.
It looks
Yeah.
like the strawberries that are in the back of your fridge from like 2 months ago. Just all frosty, kind of hairy.
I sent him a photo. I'll put it for the audience. I'll put it right in here. I think I still have it. Is that I found popsicles that were in my freezer for a while.
Are they tiny now? There's nothing left.
Yeah, well, what were those? The pina colada popsicles or something?
Did you get the photo? I sent it to you too.
Yeah.
It was a frosted.
13 years old or something.
They were 1/3 the size they were supposed to be.
It tastes like everything else that's in the freezer.
Yeah, and it was
Weed.
syrup, like a cold syrup.
This one tastes like 10-year-old steak.
Stuffed pepper popsicle.
Even the dog.
Because the 10-year-old steak dripped down on top of it as it disintegrated.
Yeah, next to the green peppers that made everything in the freezer taste like green peppers.
I did. I sent him this. What it was is I must have bought them and put them in the freezer.
He hid them and forgot
And as
about them.
I have a back freezer, but in the backpack, and I'm trying to get rid of. I'm going to give it to Monk
No, you're not.
because he wants an upright freezer. He wants an upright.
I don't want that one.
Why? It smells like a farm.
Yeah,
It
right.
comes stocked.
I found these popsicles that were in the freezer.
They had hair on them.
When I pulled it out, it's like the bag. It was clear. They were. I must have went and bought print. Maybe they're on sale or something.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Man, no, you know what?
Obviously.
You don't even know the word premium.
I think they were probably. I'm going to see if I have it.
Did you open them and you slide them out of the sleeve and it's like snot?
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's like still connected.
It's right here.
It's got popsicles that have been in there so long they look like ice.
Just right.
It just turned to liquid and went to one end.
No flavor,
It did.
no color. It's just a fucking
It was.
Oh, it's a flavor, just one you don't want.
But you
just sugar water on a stick.
Have you ever?
all the hummingbirds were attacking him.
Him and Monk even ate. Look at him just laughing at me.
I've never seen him act like that.
They came in and they have relatives, everything. The big fat hummingbird. he
Very
came to.
aggressive.
Couldn't even fly. He's just like, give me some of that shit.
It's a hummingbird with a
Sugar
wheelchair.
water.
He had a handicap thing. You think he's coming to get it. Oh yeah, dude. And I even sent him the photo, and both him and Monk were like, did you taste it? Because I was like, well,
Dude, you got this.
We know you did.
I convinced so.
dude.
You got to post that picture.
But yeah, that's that photo, and everything went to one end, and all you see is a stick, the clear, and it's all at one end. And I did open up one of them, and it was all syrupy, like you said.
What did it taste like?
I didn't taste it.
Yes, you did.
he did. He did.
like
He licked his
balls.
fingers, his knuckles.
Yep.
Scraped
Yes,
on the
you
paper.
did.
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker tried it.
What
he
is
did.
what is the one thing you've got out of the freezer? You said, "Man, I bought this, and I'm gonna eat it." Have you?
Nothing
No, I
like
just
that.
keep thinking of like a 5-pound roast I put in there,
Did you?
and it weighs like half a pound now because it's freeze dried.
And it's white.
Yeah, it's light. I would have had to add like a half gallon of water.
And you had to rehydrate it.
Rehydrate
Beef broth.
Yeah.
So it just went.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was freeze dried.
He just soaks it in beef broth for a week.
That's what you got. There you
He put it in
go.
his coffee filter and ran hot water over it.
It's balsa meat.
Look how far it flies.
It's all flaky.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
He made an airplane out of it.
Yeah.
Put it around his backyard.
I was going to ask you, do you guys? If you had pulled pork sandwiches,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Who hasn't?
Well, I mean,
Wow.
are
Other
you
than Muslims.
are you the type that put the coleslaw on?
Coleslaw,
Yes.
not coleslaw.
I don't, but
What did I say?
I do.
Coleslaw. There's an L in there.
We've gone
somewhere.
through this before.
I know. It's
Coleslaw.
coleslaw, not coleslaw.
it's
I
not like
will
a.
put-
It's like a coast.
But in Edge Hood, that's how they say it.
And you know what? I will take it a step further and put French fries on it too.
Oh,
Do you coleslaw and French fries on
So
pulled
like
pork?
a panini.
Or onion ring.
Oh yeah, yes, or onion ring. It's
Onion ring.
amazing.
Really?
Yes, with the barbecue sauce and everything. Oh,
That's you.
Ed.
why do you think I'm so fat?
You know, I like putting the dried French's onion.
Yeah,
I don't
onion
even do that.
straws.
I-
Onion
yeah.
straws.
I like
yeah,
those
that's
too, yeah.
delicious. Yeah.
I'll do those on a burger with barbecue
Yeah.
sauce
Sure.
and onion
I don't think
rings.
those are real. Are they? Are they just like?
Yeah, they're just
Deep
like
fried
dehydrated,
noodles?
deep fried.
Dehydrated, yeah.
They're little onions that came out of your freezer.
I'll
Or
get
the
the
one that was on the counter with the
Yeah.
stamp.
I'll get the coleslaw on the hot dogs from Warmers.
He
Yeah.
said,
Yeah,
he said
with chili
coleslaw.
slaw. He said with an L-E.
COL.
It's coleslaw.
And you've obviously never been to the South because if you go there and get a pulled pork sandwich, it has coleslaw on it,
Really?
but it's vinegar based,
And
not.
Oh, no,
what,
no,
okay,
no,
I was going to ask.
It's sweet and tangy and fucking delicious. It's
on that
amazing.
menu from the place that just on
113?
yeah, that just opened up. They had something called a po'
boy.
Po' boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, like a
Spicy
shrimp
sausage.
po' boy.
What planet were you grown on?
That's like a southern
It's a
cuisine.
hero sandwich, but or a hoagie or a grinder, but it's a southern.
I never
grinder.
had one.
Yeah.
Usually got what, shrimp or fish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had it
po'
with
boy.
spicy sausage.
Spicy
Spicy
Yeah.
sausage,
Shrimp po' boy.
shrimp po' boy. Oh, debris po' boys are the best. So think about
Debris, isn't that a cheese?
What's that?
That's what comes
Debris
off Ed's
po'
ass.
boy.
It's what's stuck
is-
in Rangus's loofah.
Exactly. Debris.
So
And
there's
Just
coleslaw.
laughing the
there's
whole time.
places
Look at
in the
him.
South that slow cook brisket
Yeah.
for pot roast sandwiches,
yeah.
and the little pieces that fall off and just sit in the juice is called debris. And they'll take that and put it on the bun
That's
with
got to be
lettuce,
something.
tomato,
sounds-
cheese.
It's almost
Great.
like cracklings per se.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
I would crush that.
It's like when you
Phenomenal.
deglaze a pan.
Yes,
from
it is
cooking,
the
that
best
good
sandwich
stuff.
you
That
will
is the
ever eat.
absolute worst that you do that. Isn't that just
it is
loaded
so
with all the
good.
burnt pieces?
Yes.
of
But it
that's-
gives
yes.
it flavor.
That's the best
yes.
part.
Yeah.
It is. I'm telling you, it is the best sandwich you will ever eat.
It's
in
like
your
eating
life.
charcoal.
No.
Because it's in the juice.
It's not burned.
Like,
it's
it-
just reduced
Right.
or reduction. Like
You're
a glaze.
thinking of charred shit,
Burnt
fella.
You're thinking
We're
of
not talking
burning
about that.
shit.
Or Ed's grilling techniques, if you will.
Well, dude, here's the thing. Growing up, my mom.
Here we go.
Well,
Growing up, I was poor and I had to grill Cheerios.
It was called spam.
City chicken.
Man, I miss
chicken.
that. I miss
Yeah, I
that
haven't had
growing
that
up.
forever.
Just made it.
I have
city
not had
chicken.
that. God.
Where was
damn.
I at? I saw it on the menu and almost got it.
no, it's city chicken.
Yeah, I can't
My
remember.
dad
know
used
you're
to
poor when you're
pan
eating
fry
city chicken.
it, flour it, pan fry
Yeah.
it, put it in the glass dish with,
Oh, yeah.
with cream of mushroom
Bake
soup,
it.
bake
yeah.
it. Oh my god!
Isn't that what pigeon is? Is city chicken?
No.
that's-
City chicken was back in
Pork.
the day when people couldn't afford chicken was expensive.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make something that was whatever they said it was even lamb,
Lamb?
it was beef.
It was leftover.
I've had
yeah, it was
I've had
whatever.
cheap meat.
And they put it on
Yeah.
a stick to resemble a chicken leg. and they called it city chicken.
Most of the time it was pork because pork was cheap.
Pork was
so
cheap.
you like put it in the breading.
I do shake and bake.
Oh yeah,
Just put 'em shake and bake and
shake and bake.
Bake 'em.
Or oven. What was
It's
the other
shake and
stuff? Oven
bake,
fried.
and I helped.
That's right.
That girl had one fucking tooth.
Mama made shake and bake,
we
and
grew-
I helped.
I hated that growing up.
Oh,
Shake
I
and
love.
I
shake and
still
bake.
make it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Nobody eats it but me.
It's good though.
Yes,
I would love it if nobody
right.
ate it.
The pork
Shake and-
chops and chicken.
Shake and bake or bacon magic. The two of them.
Okay,
they're
Wayne.
Fucking amazing.
Pork chop with a bone or without?
With
Oh, with the bone.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the one
that's
with the
the
handle.
flavor, yeah.
The little
But
That's a
I
tomahawk,
believe
isn't
it
it?
cooks
Tomahawk
better.
one.
Yeah.
But there are people that would say no.
and thin.
it's not the
Yes,
same
it's
unless you
gotta
got to
be
go
thin.
into
Gotta
it
be
and get.
thin.
I like them when the
Gotta
shake
get
and
in
bake
there.
or the breading gets crunchy.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
not doughy,
Right.
crunchy.
Right.
Yep.
That's why you go thin. Or you can
Thin
flip it
on the
halfway
grill.
through.
Oh my god.
I don't grill them. I bake them.
Shake and bake.
I shake
Either,
it.
either
I
way,
bake
it's
'em.
good, but
yeah.
man, you get that crispiness on the
that
grill.
and some rice-a-roni.
Yeah,
The San Francisco treat.
that's the one.
Beef
You're talking about
rice-a-roni.
rice. I got andouille sausage, cubed it, and I get that 90-second rice in a pouch.
The minute and a half rice.
And and I mix it. So I cut my I take my andouille sausage and I smoke it in my smoker, and I cut it up and I throw it at the bottom and put the rice on it. Oh my god, is that good? Did you like? Was it like that
Look
face?
at him just laughing though. Both those guys just.
All right, so next week I'm having dinner at Rangus's house.
Right,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The minute
For the show.
I know we're over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Christ.
We audience members, thank you for listening. Sorry about having to leave to get the pooping. It's this damn pouch, and he made me.
Its pouch was full.
Oof. We're going to be leaving you with Marcus Schultz, Haleen. It's Death of a Star. Check that out. Thank you for all things. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. It makes a difference. Check us out on all the other platforms because some of them are getting sketchy, so you got to check it out. Again, you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life.
About what?
About life.
Again?
About life.
There you go.
We're normally listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP.
We'll see ya.
Chuck Dick.
Byron Dick.
We'll make next time. We'll make him suck on that.
Muck Dick.
Suck on the nicotine patch. Down. Oh wait, no wait. You can hear him, but never see him because you're not worthy as the monk.
Monk Dick.
Monk Dick.
He dicked himself, didn't he?
He's so much of a dick, he dicked himself.
Down at the end, I'm glad he's here always, is Jeffrey Neutron.
Have a good night.
Keeping us balanced and in check. The last but not least is Bueno Bueno.
See ya.
Want to thank our in-studio guests. Came back again. The return of the Ringus, the Bionic Pepper.
Good evening.
Prepper. Audience members, again, like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 people. Always remember that you are somebody, and don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And after that, we are out of here.
Bye.
I'm
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.